Are you in need of more control? In this video we're gonna make sure how you have more control and stability when the conditions get rough. The first thing you can do without talking about your gear, just about yourself, is to make sure you bend everything. You don't sail with straight arms, you bend your arms. Same for the legs, and you make sure your body weight is low. When your body weight is low, you keep everything bended. You can absorb gusts, you can absorb waves, chops, all this kind of stuff. When it's light and easy to gain power, it's easier to extend, never all the way. A little bit bend is always needed, but we talk about control now, so we start to make ourselves smaller. Smaller, you make yourself heavier. Heavier, when it gets rough, will simply help you in terms of control. There's a couple of things you can adjust to your gear to get more control. When you feel from your equipment the sail is too big, I would recommend you to, one, pull a little bit more outhole, pull it a little bit tighter. This takes some power away from the sail, as well as putting more downhole. More downhole means more release, the wind goes away, and that way it becomes easier to handle your sail. Also, one part connected to the sail are the harness lines. I always recommend you to use adjustable harness lines. Why? When the conditions are light, you can put them short and gain power. When it's getting stronger, you can extend them, make them longer. This allows, to go back to your body position, allows you to sit deeper, make yourself smaller, and get control out of that. If out of your equipment you feel like your board is lacking control, I would not put more downhole, because more downhole makes the board more loose. I would put your mast base more to the front. When you put your mast base more to the front, it puts your nose down, and this will allow you to have more control from the board in those rough conditions. Now we are talking about the water. How can you actually go, let's say, from A to B in the easiest way possible? I see a lot of people sailing in one straight line. Whatever there's coming on the way, they just keep that straight line no matter what. If they, for example, want to go to the beach or go out, and you see the board moving a lot. Whenever I'm windsurfing in very choppy conditions or wavy conditions, I'm always trying to find the flattest way between the chops on the lake. Even there, you see some parts which are breaking. You can see this as the white caps on the water, and some parts that are still clean, let's say. So whenever I'm sailing, also in a slalom race, from one buoy to the another buoy, I never go in one line. No, I always try to find a clean path in between the waves. Because in between the waves, the water is flat. In some occasions it's unavoidable to actually hit a steep part and lose a little bit of control. It's sometimes unavoidable, but in a lot of cases you can find a smoother line between the waves, and without doing anything it gives you a smoother ride. So I don't want you to sail in a straight line when it's rough. No, I want you to always keep an eye on the waves to make sure that you find those easier spots. And if you're in maximum control on the water now and you need some different tips for example, the jibe, make sure you subscribe and check the other videos, because we have more tips lined up for you.